I build these LED grow lights from scrap lumber and cheap Amazon parts. I use them for all my vegetable starts, and I do it for about $25. So stick around and I'll show you how we do it. What I've got here is some old scrap lumber that was laying around. These little 1x6s here have been actually laying outside for about 4 years. They're old treated 1x for a different project that I had. So it's just old lumber laying around. I went down to the hardware store, bought this. They had some cheap paint. They were getting, I guess, changing brands or something, and weren't going to carry this anymore. So I think I gave $6 for this can of paint. And I won't need near this much, so I'll have it left over for something else. It doesn't have to be fancy. You just want to turn it white to help reflect some of the light from the LED strip lights we're going to put in there. Probably let this dry. Come back and put another coat or two on there. I'm sure these old dry boards, especially these 1x's, are going to soak up this latex paint pretty fast. Just going to pre-drill a couple of holes. Now what we've got is a cheap LED setup from, can't remember if I bought this off Amazon or eBay, but it's pretty cheap. I think it was $16. Like that. We're going to cut this into strips. The same length. Okay, I had to pause a little bit. The connectors that I bought the wrong ones. This is 10mm LED strips, and I bought 8, so I had to get some 10mm in, so now we're back in business. So all I have to do, start with this end. All I have to do is get my layout set up where I'm going to put these. I can start sticking them down. after I've got it all wiped down. Stuff has a peel and stick tape on the back of it. So just peel and stick it. This stuff is known for not having real good adhesive on the back of the tape, so you want to make sure that everything's really clean. I took a paper towel and a little bit of acetone and wiped over it just to make sure I didn't have any dust or dirt on it, or pollen. It's springtime, so lots of pollen in the air. And we just put the new connector on this end. And we can add another piece. Just work your way down through here, and you can put as many on here as you want. I normally just do 4, which is 1 kit, so. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, this is polarity sensitive. Let's see if I can get this up here. There's a plus and a minus on there. So if you hook it up backwards, it won't hurt it, it won't come on. So I normally plug them up to make sure everything's working before I tape it down. There it is. Get that one stuck down and we'll put the sides on it. I know it's a little late in the season. It is for me anyway, to be doing this. I had several people tell me that I should do this video. And I wasn't going to because it's so late. You know, most of the people around the country anyway, they've already got their gardens planted, and it's springtime. But there's also people up north that are still growing indoors. So I decided to go ahead and do it anyway. Nothing else. In the future, somebody may get something out of it. It's a cheap way. I mean, LED lights, grow lights are expensive. And you can do this really, really cheap. This whole setup's going to be, I probably have $24 in it. And these work great. I've got a stack of them. So this is what I use before I plant. And they really work. Okay. Start getting this thing put together. Something else I do, you don't have to, but it helps. It's helped me anyway, is I'll drill a couple of small holes. Since the adhesive isn't real strong, you can use a zip tie to hold it down. Because you're going to be plugging and unplugging and that kind of thing. You're going to end up pulling on it. And you don't want to pull it loose. There you have it. One grow light. I'll just take and paint the outside, and it'll be done. It's cheap, got a little over $20 in the whole light, and it beats paying $100 for a grow light at your local big box store, for sure. All right, I'll turn the lights off in here so you can see exactly how bright it is. It puts off a lot of light.